Okay, now we are going to start our discussion. Right, this is the first question. Right, inside the bracket 2 plus 5 times 6 minus 2. You know, here you have to use Bodmer's theory. Right. According to the Bodmer's theory, first you have to perform inside the bracket. So therefore 2 plus 5 is 7. Then times 6 minus 2. Right. Then we can perform multiplication. Right. 7 times 6, 42. 42 minus 2. 42 minus 2. Then we can perform the subtraction. 42 minus 2 means 40. This is the final answer. Explain giving reason whether number 67,057 is divisible by 3. For that we have to find out their digital root. Okay, let me see way of finding digital root. Right. For that we have to add each number together until getting single number. Right. Right. What is the sum? 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 0 is 13. 13 plus 5 18. 18 plus 7 25. So you have to sum these numbers until getting single number. Right. Therefore 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is divisible by 3. You know, when we dividing 7 by 3, answer is 2 and remainder is 1. Right. 1 is remain. Therefore 7 is not divisible by 3. That means this number also not divisible by 3. Right. Next question. Now we are going to find out highest common factor of 12, 18 and 24. Right. Look at this one. 12 we can write as a product of prime number. How? 12 we can dividing by 2. This is the first prime number. First prime number is 2. 6. 3 is not divisible by 2 but divisible by 3. 1. Right. We can 12 we can write 2 times 3. Right. 2 9 is not divisible by 2 but divisible by 3. 1 18 equal 2 times 3 times 3. 24. Right. 24 is divisible by 2. 12 means that one also divisible by 2. 6 2 3. 24 is equal 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Now we can select common numbers. Right. Common numbers, this one 2 2 2. This is the one of common number and 2 is there, but here you couldn't see the 2. Right. We can't select that one. 3 is there and also can see here and the last rows. Right. These are the common numbers. Right. 2 and 3. Therefore highest common factor is equal 2 times 3. Answer is 6. Next question, write down index notation, right? A times, A times, A times, A times, A times, A. Then B times, B times, B times, B. Right. Right. We can write this one. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A to power 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4. B to power this. Right. Second question. Mark the numbers on number line. -2, -3, 0, 4, +4 and -3. These are the numbers you have to represent in these numbers on the number line. Right. Let me see how can do this one. First you have to draw the number line. Right. This is the number line. Right. And then you can mark the 0. Right. In your right side you have to represent the positive numbers. What are the positive numbers? Number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4. And your left side you can mark negative numbers. -1, -2, -3. Enough, right? Now we can mark 0. 0 is here and 4 is here, and this is should be +3, right? Therefore we can mark +3 also, right? And -2 on your left side you can see negative numbers, -3. Right. Question number 5. Question number 5, write the square numbers from first square numbers to fifth square number in ascending order. Right. Right. Let me see how can solve this one. You know the first square number is 1 times 1. Right. This is the first square number. And the second one, 2 times 2. 2 times 2. 4. This is the second one. Right. Third one, 3 times 3. 3 times 3, 9. Fourth one, 4 times 4, 16. And fifth one is 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Right. We can arrange this number in ascending order like this. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Simplify, right? -6 plus 2, right? One is the negative number, another one is the positive, right? You have to add. Actually, what happening here? You have to subtract 6 minus 2, right? 4, right? But here sign should be negative. Why? 6 is greater than 2. Therefore, we have to put negative mark to the next question. Round off the nearest multiple of 10. These are the numbers 79 and 25. So what is the nearest multiple of 79? It is 80, right? 25 mean what is the nearest multiple of 25? 1 place value is 5. Therefore, nearest multiple of 10 is 30. So what if that value is 24? So their nearest multiple is 20. Right? Question number 3. Fill the blank using a suitable inequality sign and equality sign. Right? These two are inequality signs. Right? And this one equality sign. Right? First one, you have to compare -5 with -10. Right? Which is the largest number? You know, -5 is always greater than -10. So therefore, we can use this sign, this one, for this blank. Then 0 and positive 8. So which is the largest number? Right? You know, 8 is greater than 0. Right? Right. Next question is, write 625 as a power of 5. Right? Look at this one. Right? 625 and as a power of 5. Right? 5. Then 5 times 5, you know, 25. Again 5. 25 times 5, you know, 125. Then 125 times 5, right, 625. Right? 625. Right? We have to write this one as a power of 5. Right? Base should be 5. And you can see there have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 5s are there, right? Therefore, 5 to power 4. Evaluate, right? The x value is equal 3, y value is equal 2. Now we have to do the substitute, right? 5, x mean 3. 3 times 3. X squared mean 3 times 3. Y to power 3 mean 2 times 2 times 2. Right. Now we can find out the value. 5 times 3, 15. 15 times 3, 45. 45 times 2, 90. 90 times 2, 180. 100 times 2, 360. This is the final answer. 360. Next question is write down in ascending order. Right? Next question is write down in ascending order. Right? Look at this one. So all the numbers are decimal number. 5.3, 5.027, 5.701. Right? So these numbers we have to arrange in ascending order. Right? So first we have to find out which one is the smallest number. Right? Look at this one. Look at the 10th place number. Right? There are 3. This one 0. This one 7. So therefore, the smallest number is this one. Why? The unit place values is equal. Right? There are also 5 and here also 5 and here also 5. Right? Then this is the 10th place value. Here 3, here 0 and there 7. Right? So which one is the lowest one? Right? This one is the lowest one. So therefore this is the smallest number. 5.027. 5.27, and then there 5 and then 3, right? This is the 10th place value, 3, here 7. So which one is the smallest? This one, right? 5.3. The largest one is this one, 5.701. This is the